Cinnamoroll UGC items are out, and the only free item is the Cinnamoroll Hat. And I already did a video about this yesterday when it did come out, but I wanted to do another video about it, showing you guys how exactly I level up. I thought it would be a good opportunity to show you guys on my other account since I'm still working on it, and I'm only 5 levels away. This is exactly how you get it. First, let's look at the announcement and I'll tell you a little bit more about the Cinnamoroll Hat. It says that it is free from March 22nd to June 22nd. I'm not sure if it will be still available after June 22nd. Just to be careful, I would get it now. The Kuromi backpack I got after the deadline and I still got it, but just to be extra careful, I would get it before then. And it is definitely worth the time into putting into this hat. It is so cute. The announcement says, surprise, a new Cinnamoroll UGC prop has arrived. Event time 3:22 to 6:22 PST. Reach level 35 to get the Cinnamoroll Hat for free. Also, more exquisite avatar items have been added to the avatar shop. Come and get a gift from Cinnamoroll and breathe new life into Coffee Town. Put on the new Cinnamoroll themed props and let the cafe customers feel his charm. I am really close to getting this hat and I really want it. What I have been doing on my other account, I have done a whole series dedicated to this, and it's called Restarting My Cafe. I'll put the playlist down below if you want to watch it. And it just shows you how I basically progress in my cafe the fastest. And I'll go ahead and give you guys some tips right now. The first thing, as you can see, I have a ton of stuff in my cafe. The first thing that you need is a grinding floor. The grinding floors are so useful to get not just only coins, but to level up super fast. And the only way to really level up really fast is to have customers. You don't level up if you open up any chest. You do not level up if you get any daily tasks. I wouldn't worry about those things if you're just trying to focus on the Cinnamoroll Hat. But this game is a lot of fun, so if you are going to put time into the Cinnamoroll Hat, I think it's totally worth also putting the time into playing the game and decorating your cafe. But for your very first floor, the first thing I would do is get all of the chairs you can and place them all over the place. I would not worry about anything else but that. I think that is what you need to do in the very beginning in order to level up the fastest. So I would do what I did. I just put down some of these really big tables all over the place. I did use up my small tables because I did buy a few and wanted to use them. But you almost want to just use these huge tables and completely eliminate these small tables, which is what I'm going to be doing today. I will actually be deleting all this stuff and then expanding this to be just all of these big tables, and I will also be moving all this stuff to my second floor as well. I think it'd be very useful in order to get that hat, and I think would also be very useful in order to get more coins. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And if you're going to delete your pickup counters, put them down first, because this is what you need in order to level up. You gotta serve your customers so that you can pick up their plates, and that plate is what gives you those levels. And to make things easier so my kitchen workers aren't running around, is to get rid of all of these as well and moving them upstairs with those pickup counters so they don't have to move around from the first floor to the second floor, so it's much easier on them. You can also close your cafe and do this, but honestly it really doesn't matter. I think you should definitely keep your cafe open. At least you're making a little bit of progress, and that's all that really matters. And again, I'm not worrying about making my cafe look pretty. I just want my cafe to be at its maximum, like, production level, I guess is what you could call it. Okay, so I got my kitchen all sorted out. The next thing that's going to be important, getting rid of all this popularity furniture and putting it upstairs as well. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Every single block matters. You can fill in every single block with something, and you're just trying to get as many tables down as possible. And if you only have the first floor, that means that you're just going to try and maximize the amount of space that you have on your first floor. And I'll show you exactly how I put down all of my stuff so you can also do it the same way, and hopefully you can use your whole entire floor. But just like I did on this floor, for your first floor, you definitely want to get all your kitchen stuff as close together as possible, just like this. Just use as less space as you can. This one in between doesn't matter. Honestly, you could probably just fill it in, and that would actually maximize the amount of space. So that's what I'll do right now, just so it's easy for you guys to use. And instead of putting these up against the wall, I'm going to flip this over, and then with this stuff, I'll just shove this up against the counters, and that keeps everything in a tight corner. I don't think you need to get any of the popularity stuff. I would just focus on getting these tables. Now that that is all cleared out, I'm gonna get rid of all my small tables. Just like I said, small tables aren't really worth it just because the max amount of people you can put on a small table is 4. And for big tables, you have 2, 2, and then you also have an extra 2. So you can put 6 people in the big tables, and they aren't that much more expensive. I will go look at the price difference so you guys can see exactly how much of a difference it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all of these tables and chairs, and I'm just gonna fill it up with the biggest tables. Awesome! Okay, so everything is completely cleared out and it's just the big tables. So now what I'm gonna go do is head over here and show you guys the difference in the prices. So for the big table, it's 180 coins. For the small table, it's 45. It is a little more expensive, but it is totally worth it because you do get to see a lot more people. I'm gonna grab 6, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab 12, and we'll see if that is enough. So what I'm going to do, you're gonna start with a blank slate, and you're gonna start over here in the corner. You're going to leave 1 tile to the left and to the right, and then you're gonna leave 2 tiles in the back, just like that, so that you can put your couch back here and then your 2 chairs here and then 1 here. So then you're going to leave 2 and then put 1 here, so you can put both of your couches here and leave no space. And again, your workers will work just fine around it. They can go through the tables, so it doesn't matter if it's all clustered together because it's still manageable. So that is how it's going to be. And then I'm going to scoot this table over just like so. And then don't buy the chairs, so go ahead and buy the stools because they are much cheaper than the chairs. The chairs are 5 more coins. So now over here, just like I did with this, 1 space to the right, and then 2 spaces back here, 2 blocks, but in between here, it's 2 blocks, and that will allow you to put couches down and stools down just like over here. And then I'm just gonna do that all over until it's all the way filled up. Just finished everyone and finally got down all these tables, and honestly you could probably put some more 1 people table there too if you want to use up all your space. The next thing you're going to need is machines. Every time you level up, you're going to be able to get another machine. And you might notice some of your customers asking for machines. They will have something above their head with like a picture of the machine that they want, just like that. And then they will just get up and leave. And it's a little disappointing because you do want their money and you also do want their XP, just like that, leaving. So that is also another thing that is going to be really important to get, and that is machines. So as you can see over here where you buy everything, it's not there. Where you're going to get your machines is actually not in this place at all. So when you are in your cafe, you're going to leave and head towards your food truck over here, and then you're going to head over here where it says off to the city. Once you get into that circle, it'll bring you to a whole another server and a whole other location, which is the city. This is where you're going to be buying all your machines, and along with that you can also buy a lot of different furniture and items to decorate your cafe. You want to go over here to the equipment. You probably already have this if you have the tutorial. The next one you're going to buy is this one. But since I already have all these machines, I actually need to go up here and I need to buy this pom-pom pudding machine. And then once you put that down and level up again, you're going to need your next machine. My next one's the frozen yogurt machine. I don't have enough for it, so I'm going to have to save up for it. And your next one is probably going to be this espresso machine. But this is what I just got, and as you can see by the little menu that they give you above the machine, it does give you plus 15 popularity, which is also very important for your cafe, because the more popularity you have, the fuller your cafe will be. And that is also what is important to get. The popularity furniture does help with that, but I would only buy it if you have the coins to do so. Oh my gosh. And when you come back, you will probably see so many plates. You want to run around and collect all of these plates because they are what's giving you all that XP and those coins. And with those coins, you can buy more machines and all of that. So I collected all those plates, got a lot of coins, and I went up quite a bit level bar. If you're a lower level than I am, you're gonna probably level up pretty fast. But since I am a higher level, once you hit like level 30, it does get slower and slower. So the higher level, the longer it's gonna take. I need to go over here and buy some more counter space so I can put down my next machine. And this is going to increase my popularity by 15 points. But along with that, it does give you a new customer. And it also unlocks a new menu item in that customer. And now your customers will stick around longer and you won't have to worry about most of your customers leaving because you don't have the machine that they want. And that should also help some more customers come in. And that is the next thing that you can do to help level up faster. The next thing now that is going to be very important is workers. The more workers you have, the faster that your customers are going to be served. And how you do that is by getting gacha ticks and then going to this machine and spending those tickets over here to get more workers. They are kind of hard to get. I do have a tutorial about how to get them easier down below and in the card, but if you're not willing to put a bunch of time into it, which it's gonna take a while anyway, so if you're going to wait, I would go around and try to get those tickets. But if you don't want to put all the time towards it, that means you're gonna have to be playing this game constantly and stocking up your machines and also going and running around and giving everyone their plates as well, which is just super easy. You walk by your machines and press F, and if you go up to those pickup counters, you press F and you can also pick up a tray, and then it shows you exactly what customer you need to give it to, and that will help with your workers. If you don't want to do that, the easiest way is just AFK farming. So just standing around and letting your customers be served and they eat and leave is really the best way to do this. You just want to stand around and let your account build up. You do want to move every 20 minutes or you will get disconnected from the server. So that is also another thing that you can do. And so that is really it. That's all the tips I really have for you guys. I want to get the Cinnamoroll Hat, and as you can see, I haven't even gone up one, but again, I am a higher level, so it's going to take a little while. I'm going to go ahead and just stand here and move around a little bit every once in a while, but just AFK and hopefully level up. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Also, your outdoor workers like these guys, when you go over here to where Hello Kitty is, if you're in the cafe tab, you want to go to your outdoor, you can also just make these guys rest. I don't think it really gives you any experience points out there, so just fill it up. I am now level 31, but I also have enough to go and get a froyo machine. It looks like my pickup counters are slowly getting fuller and fuller, so I might also grab another one of those. But we did get to level 31, so now we're one level closer to getting that. So I'm gonna head to the city and I'm going to go ahead, grab that froyo machine and come back. I have just enough for the froyo machine, and I'm also going to head into the furniture shop just for a second and grab another one of these pickup counters. Let's buy 2 and let's head back. My outfit is fuzzy. Everyone else's is too. I don't know what's going on. I think Roblox might be having some issues. But let's go ahead and put down our new froyo machine. I actually need to go grab another counter. Look at Hello Kitty too. What? She looks so weird. And my flowers look dead. That's so weird. Okay, let's go ahead and put this upstairs though. I'll put down my 2 new pickup counters. But now we got 15 more popularity. We have yogurt now and another customer, and people should not leave. But don't forget to feed your workers because they will get hungry and then they won't work at all. So it's very important to also feed your workers as well. I also have enough to get the next machine, which is the lemonade machine. Oh, now we're level 33. So 2 more levels and I'll finally have the Cinnamoroll Hat. And now I have the lemonade machine. We're level 34 now. I am just 1 more level away. I am very close to level 35. I've been running up and down trying to serve people so I can finally get the Cinnamoroll hood. It's taken forever, but I'm almost done. Oh, I'm so close. I think actually just a few more plates. Yes! Level 35! Finally, we've hit level 35. And that means that we finally have the Cinnamoroll hood. And there's the hood! Okay, I'm going to come right back and hopefully it won't be all weird. Hopefully everything will be fixed. Everything's like fuzzy right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just my server, but I'm gonna rejoin with a new Cinnamoroll outfit and show you guys the hoodie. I can't wait to see how it looks. I think that the server is fixed now. I think it was just my server, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm so happy I finally got it. That probably took me like 3 or 4 hours. And I only had level 5 levels, but again, I am a higher level and past like level 30. It is really hard to level up, but we finally hit level 35. We got that badge, we got this hat, and I hope that this helped you guys get the hat as well. It is gonna take you a little bit, but it's totally worth it. I think it's super adorable, and honestly, the game is really fun. And oh my gosh, I have so many coins from AFK farming that I could probably go ahead and buy the pom-pom stuff. So a pom-pom floor should be coming very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!